Are we trying to compare the two? Or we're grinding this for fingerprint lifting, guys. Using coffee powder, huh? Okay. This will work too. 2, 6, 8, 1. Enter. From the darkest and lightest, guys. Corkscrew. Ooh. What is that? Whoa!
I see you managed to open the safe. I'm afraid I must ask you to hand over those documents. Now. That's it.
But your name is on the love meter.
I have to admit, you're good at your work, detective. But do yourself a favor. Find your suspect and go home. Stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Oh, wait. Find my suspect? Are you telling me that you are not the killer?
What the hell happened here? So it was McKaylee after all? Which way did he go? Okay, you try to save those documents, I'll run after him.
Doesn't sound like he is a killer, guys. He's only care about those papers. Put all the evidence where? Flat bottle opener. Huh, that was pretty odd. But are those papers important enough for him to kill his boss? Maybe it is enough. Sparkling water, put the fire out, and we need to gather the remnants of the papers. Find the pair of items. Okay, we have USB drive, auction house, coffee coupon, credit card, music. Can we at least do one pair, please? Okay, teapots and coffee. Teapots and teapots. 2 teapots. Oh. Yeah, finally, one match. Finally. Got a dollar bill here. We got money. Auction house. Hints, please. Mona Lisa. Necklace. Got so many random items here, guys, that are trying to confuse us. A pot, a vase. Yeah, these items look exactly the same. These pairings here, sailboats. Hello, Pavlina, welcome.
He got away. But we'll track him down later. Did you manage to salvage anything from that folder? Nicely done. It looks like you saved it just in time. Let's see what we have here. It looks pretty badly damaged. But maybe we can restore it somehow back at the lab.
Make a thorough study of all the evidence in the case. New task. Okay, so this notice board again, guys. This time we are not going to skip this, guys. We are going to look at every single piece of evidence. Okay. We got new things here too. A new cabinet. Yeah, another gold log in my way. Luckily, I know the right combination now. What? It's already open. What are we talking about here? Char document. How can we examine this? Do we scan this into the computer? Scott told me that you need a special reagents For burnt paper, you can find it in the cabinet of regions. They are all labeled, just take the right one, but keep in mind that the chances of restoring the readability of the document are small, so be extremely careful. One wrong move and you will ruin it completely. The formula for the region, yada yada yada. Sodium something, guys. Now, a very complicated chemical formula. Let me go sharpen the pencil here. This needs to be sharpened. So, a big formula puzzle. Where is my pencil sharpener, guys? Do we even have one? Do we have one or not? So, the necessary regions. The rightmost one. Is this not the one that we need? According to the notes. How can I sharpen the pencil, guys? How do we sharpen the pencil? I don't... There's a pencil sharpening here, darn it. Sodium hydrochloric sulfuric acid? Something like that. Yes, this one. So we are combining. Do we take them all? Hold on, guys. How do we remove these regions, guys? How? There's an icon. Maybe combine them here into this beaker, this flask. Oh, I thought we need to put them under the sand and take the whole thing with us. Okay, there we go. It took a while. Arrange the chemical flask according to the clue. Okay, hard mode, guys. So there are 6 different solutions here. Now, recovery solution. We are placing them in order in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CO2. H2O. So yellow is C. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's a bit confusing, guys. This is O2. O2 is shared among these two. So O2H2. This one is H2. It's a red. And then we got oxygen here at the front. That's a pink. And now Cu, green and purple. We are done. That was confusing at first. Now, put the pieces of the torn document in the proper places to restore the original text to the corners. Contract, exhibit, an ancient helmet, subsidized by the 15th century. So this is the paper that he burned earlier, guys. This is important, isn't it? Now that we have a fuller picture of the case, let's study all the evidence we have discovered in more detail. Let's look at this again. So, an ancient helmet that dates back to the 15th century. This exhibit is great value in... The contract confirms the auction of this exhibit. Scheduled auction date, September 30th, 2015, Malcolm Greens. Malcolm and Derek had totally different views on how to run the business. I suspect that disagreement is what led to Malcolm's murder. But is he the killer, though? I don't know. Dear Mr. Greens, as your executive assistant and most trusted advisor, I feel obliged, perhaps against my better judgment, to support all your decisions and help you implement them. However, I strongly object to your decision to auction off priceless museum relics and replace them with worthless counterfeits. What we are doing is not just dishonest, but illegal. Hasn't the public entrusted us with their history? And if we are exposed, just imagine how much prison time we could face. I beg you, please reconsider what you are doing. I'm sure we'll never get back what was lost, but we can still protect what remains. Wow, so he does have a motive. This is his motive. A curious plot twist, yeah. So it turns out that all the victims in this game are evil people. So all the victims themselves have committed crimes. So that's the spilled coffee. Voltage surges graph at 545. He was electrocuted. Now everything starts falling into place. It's amazing how far people will go for money. It seems Malcolm's greed led to his demise. Yeah. Malcolm and Derek often leave the office and go away on business. I have no idea what they are up to because they refuse to let me in on the plans. Even though I'm Malcolm's secretary, I admit I snooped around a bit in his office, but I didn't find anything incriminating. Whatever it is though, it smells fishy. They always look lost in thought, as if they were concerned about something. What kind of double life?
We have some new information. It turns out McKaylee had a run-in with Greens shortly before he was murdered. Could be that's our motive right there. And that's not all. The evidence we found suggests the two of them were illegally selling museum relics through a clandestine auction house. And guess what? They were planning to auction off that medieval helmet today. That can only mean that the helmet we saw on display in the museum was actually a counterfeit. And if that auction is happening today, maybe that's where we'll find McKaylee. I bet he'll want to finish what he started. How about we throw him a surprise party?
He wanted to finish what he started, but he was trying to stop these auctions, right? He was trying to stop his boss. He doesn't even want to auction off these items and put fake items into their museums. We cannot enter through the front door. Let's take a detour. Should we look for a fire exit? A service entrance or a trap door on the roof? New task, get on Derek's trail. Okay, front door is locked.
I'm sorry, but today we're hosting a private event. You can enter by invitation only. I don't think you're mentioned in our guest list, so please come back another day.
Better find another way. Okay. So we got only 2 points here on the love meter, guys. So we got 1 more point to go. The closed gate is preventing me from entering the backyard. I should find a way to open it. With our corkscrew? I don't think so. Hey, gnomes! And tools. No good way to permanently fix a key. Well, we can soldering it. We can solder it. Back to one piece. Iron key. The evidence I found at the crime scene suggests that one of the gnomes has been abducted. It's been abducted, really? How do we know this? Oh, it's an empty stand! Okay, that's why. And we got a puzzle here too with the sequence. So, front door entrance. Actually, no. The gate entrance. We're using the back side. Oh, you.
Fancy seeing you here, Detective. You think the murderer is lurking somewhere here in this auction house? Well, if that's the case, let me help you. Everyone at these auction houses knows me, because I've worked on tons of art pieces for all of them. If you follow me, I can help you blend in with the crowd in the auction hall. I will finish what I started. And
Oh.
no one is going to thwart my plans.
Ooh, she's a killer.
including you, Detective. I know you're just doing your job, but I can't afford to let you get in my way.
She's on it too. She says she knows all the art pieces, guys, so she knows that they are counterfeits.
You're not as smart as you think you are, Detective. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Since you apparently can't be trusted to do it, I guess it's up to me to bring the real perpetrator to justice.
What
I'm
the
not going
heck?
to warn you again. Stay out of it.
What? So that means she is not the killer? What the heck? She's playing a detective. How about a little treat? We got some cheese flavored grapes. Oh, I want this for myself. I love cheese flavored chips, guys. 4-leaf clover I'm missing here. We are locked together, huh? Okay, let's try to get out of here. With the puzzle, rotate the elements of the lock to make the latches fit into the appropriate slots. The door of the hatch will open once all the latches are placed correctly. Click on the flower to check. Okay, hard mode. It's the same layout. The appropriate slots. What are the appropriate slots? So, okay, we got 4 connections here now. 4 connections. Ooh, perfect! This looks perfect, and the puzzle is not ending though. Oh, what the heck? Why? Why are they not... Why are they not connected now? Is that not good enough? Alright, fine. Maybe twist this middle part again. Try this again. The first rule is wrong. The first one is wrong. Okay, so all 4 points are pushing toward the second wheel now. That's a good sign, is it not? No, no, no. Yeah, done! Alright, let's get out of here, little buddy. Oh, new task, revive Derek. What happened to him? His pulse and his breathing are strong, but Derek's clearly blacked out. Let's think of a way to revive him. So is he the killer or not, guys? Is he the killer? I don't know. Oh, that's a missing gnome. If I mix gypsum with water, I'll get reliable adhesive. Need to glue these back together. This chapter is full of twists and turns, guys. The tongs will help me handle the mold in the furnace. Now, they're still not together. We need one more thing. Hello. Rusty old car. A pile of junk. Okay, assemble the first aid kits. Bandage. More bandage. It's a thread. Needle and thread. Thermometer. Dropper. Gloves. Some mysterious bottles. That's whatever that is. More bottles. More bottles. These are pills. Painkillers. We do have to use needle and thread. We're sewing back the cuts together. So it makes sense to have painkillers here. A hammer, eh? Is that for heart rate? Heartbeats? I don't know. Or maybe a little electroshocker, guys. Okay, final item. Pills! A first aid box is done. Okay, we're reviving Derek here now. So what is wrong with him anyway?
Thanks. Ironically, you must have come here to arrest me. I understand, but first, let me explain.
Did you kill him?
By now, you've probably figured out that Mr. Greens used to auction off museum relics on the black market.
Yes.
I never went to the auctions myself, but since I was his assistant, I helped him prepare the documents he needed to organize the bidding process. When I realized you discovered that folder from Mr. Green's safe, I knew it was just a matter of time before we got exposed. So I burnt those documents to destroy as much of the evidence as I could.
So, did you kill him?
But I had nothing to do with Mr. Green's murder.
Ooh.
I would never want to see him get hurt. He was like a father to me, in many ways. I'm still kind of in denial. I know you probably won't believe me, but I actually came here to get copies of the receipts for all those transactions, so I could hand them over to the police.
Actually, I do believe you, because we have just met a crazy lady earlier. A crazy psycho woman.
With Mr. Green's being gone, I think it's time to put his corrupt business to an end too.
Agree to assist the investigation and I'll make sure your penalty is mitigated. You were concealing the truth and obstructing the investigation. Well, he did try to stop these guys. Yes. So that means we are picking the first choice. He tried to stop all the wrongdoings. So he has good intentions. So we are giving him the benefit of the doubt, guys. We are going to maximize the love meter.
Thanks. If you put in a good word for me, I'll do whatever I can to help. In fact, I think I might have a suspect.
I have one too. The crazy woman.
When I first got here, I ran into Grace. I know exactly what she's planning to do. She wants to expose our illegal transactions. She's gotten so obsessive about art that she'd probably go crazy if she knew we were auctioning off museum relics and replacing them with counterfeits. I should have seen it coming. When Grace attended the exhibition in our museum, her expertise helped her realize the helmet on display wasn't authentic. She cracked our scheme open even before you did. I don't want to do any guesswork, but what if Grace is the murderer?
I don't know. Does she have a good enough motive?
I bet she's looking for that helmet right now. If she finds it, she'll be able to prove that the one in the exhibition is a counterfeit, and our museum's reputation will be destroyed for good. We need to find that helmet first. What we did was wrong, I don't deny it, but the museum deserves better. Here's my invitation to the auction. If you show it to the security guard, he'll assume you're with me and let you in. The relic has to be inside somewhere.
Invitation to the auction. Alright, we gotta take it in. New task, locate the medieval helmets. Yeah! Another point to the love meter now. We got full points. So... how do we get back into the museum? Do we just go back? Like this? Okay, there we go. We got the invitation card.
My guess is that Grace is also looking for the helmet's certificates of authenticity. If she finds those, she'll be able to use them as proof that we've been displaying counterfeits this whole time. Without those documents, all her accusations are but empty talk. We should find those certificates before Grace does, or our museum is done for. I know it's a lot to ask, but I don't think I'll be able to stop her without your help. Would you take this risk?
Side quest? Well... 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 This is a side quest, guys. I'm not sure helping you cover up your crimes is a good idea, but alright. This is a side quest, for sure, and we are doing it.
I never approved of what Mr. Greens was doing, but I helped him all the same. I know it won't make up for what I did, but I want to put an end to our illegal scheming.
Alright, the storage room. I think we need to explore this room first, this auction house area. What if there's something hidden in this armchair? Oh, those are staples again. Should have kept my staple remover from early on in the game. Should have bagged all my tools and put it in my bag. It's so much more convenient if I keep them all. Try something else here. So the nail file doesn't work. Okay, no, we need tweezers. How come the handle is gone missing? I should improvise one so I can find whatever evidence in a drawer. Is a drawer? I can use a corkscrew, can we not? Oh, little compartment there. Staple remover. Nice. A pruner. Pruner parts. The pruner spring. The auction item is kept in this tinted glass outer casing. Let's come up with a way to open it and check my theory. So it is inside this container. I think something goes at the top, goes into the top. Say screw the hole? Maybe. So this is the side quest area, the storage room.